Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ATW. I am Morrison Ronald, and here we're taking a look at what happened to Robert Wolf last week, why he wasn't a part of that six-man tag match, and that's because King Thomas, as you can see, did a vicious beatdown on him earlier in the night before that matchup. And I mean, there goes King Thomas running away, but what I'm hearing is we're going to have a live promo with Christian here with an injured Robert Wolf. Christian, take it away.
Robert Wolf, you took a hell of a beating 2 weeks ago with your match against Boyan. Damaged your knee, and just last week, Thomas, who was supposed to be your tag team partner, attacked you viciously and took you out again. What's going on? How are you feeling?
I'm beat up, I'll be honest. I've been to the doctors. Unfortunately, the damage to my knee is too severe to be competing, and I'll have to be on leave of absence for injury reasons. It sucks. I want to be the first ever two-time internet champion, but unfortunately, injuries happen in our profession. You can ask anybody in the back. You can ask anybody in any wrestling league, company worldwide. It happens. It sucks.
Well, I wish you a speedy recovery and best in your future endeavors. But as commissioner of this show, the show must go on. So, unfortunately, with Robert's absence, I am going to make at ATW Fight Forever a one-on-one singles match, Thomas against Nick for the internet title. And Nick, the champion, will get to choose the stipulation. Mo, back to you.
Well, thanks, Christian. Christian will be joining us here in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. He's finishing up some paperwork. But interesting news there. We're going to have what used to be a triple threat match is now going to be a one-on-one match between King Thomas and Nick Drury, the Punisher. But making his way to the ring is none other than the Camo Commander, Cody Drury.
It's time! I got some stuff to get off of my chest here.
Sounds like he's got some stuff to say tonight. He's preparing for a triple threat match of his own for the ATW Championship at ATW Fight Forever. Let's see what he's got to say. We are a very low-budget production here, folks. But as I was about to say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ATW. I am the Camo Commander, Cody Drury, and we've got a great show here for you tonight. But I'm not going to get into that part now. You see, next week is ATW's final pay-per-view, ATW Fight Forever. And I just happen to have one more opportunity at the ATW Championship in a triple threat match between Boyan and Zach. And I don't know, I've just kind of lost a lot of respect for both of those guys after we had our six-man tag team match here last week at ATW. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go to YouTube at ATW Wrestling. Learned that from my buddy Mo Ron on commentary over there. But I did some research looking back, and I've been on this kick of wanting to go back to the beginning here. And if you look, I was the first ever ATW champion. And if you look who my first opponent was for that championship, it was Boyan Guska. And I beat him in that match. Fast forward 4 seasons later, and he beat me for my championship. After he cashed in, of course. But in our legit match, he beat me. So as far as I'm concerned, I mean, this is a rubber match between both of us. It's really time to see who the better man is. It's going to be a triple threat. Anything goes in a triple threat match, as you guys all know. Who can be the better man in that matchup here? And there's also a third person in that match, obviously. His name's Zach Jobber Vincent. And as far as I'm concerned, we don't even need to worry about him in that matchup here. What has Zach done? I mean, he is so irrelevant in this company. It is ridiculous. He's won a championship here or there. He might have been ATW champion once. It was so non-rememberable that I don't even remember it, obviously. So as far as I'm concerned, he's just another jobber. He's going to take the pin, probably. Well, Cody Drury with some interesting stuff to say here tonight, talking about his upcoming match at Fight Forever. But it sounds like King Thomas doesn't like what he's been dishing out in that ring here. And this is interesting, guys, because back in Season 1, these two had an epic rivalry here.
I think it's time.
And of course, King Thomas mocking Cody Drury. Let's see what the King has to say. Whoa, you haven't been back long enough. Don't want you to tie yourself out or mess up your hair, pretty boy.
First of all, let me just get one thing straight. You're talking about ATW history? You're talking about all the way back in Season 1? Well, let's get something straight. Just because you're getting every single title shot ever does not mean you are deserving of it. Because if I recall, a certain someone had multiple chances at the ATW Championship while you were being the champion, and I got screwed out of them.
Screwed out of them. You literally lost both matches to me.
First match, you disabled me when it was not a disqualification match. You used a bat. Illegal. Absolutely illegal.
Just as illegal as literally your foot at ATW Awakening 4 weeks ago, when you could have literally pulled your foot out of the ladder.
I am tired of this stupid quest for getting the ATW Championship for you. It's sad, it's pathetic, it's almost like, what's something that's sad and pathetic?
Your entire career in ATW?
No, I was actually going to say your love life. So here's what I'm proposing here. Here's what I'm proposing. We're two great rivals. I want to kick your ass. You probably want to shut me up. Well, guess what? I'm going to put that quest to a screeching halt right now, you and me in this ring.
You're on. And just because I want to go back to the beginning doesn't mean I don't have the veteran ability of a three-time ATW champion. Christian, get a referee out here. Let's get this match on the road. I've been looking forward to your return for quite some time now. Well, that match is next, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting this matchup underway. I had just been joined by my broadcast partner, Christian, the Commissioner. Christian, how you doing?
Great to be here. This is such a lovely match. Whoa!
Oh! The bell hasn't even rung yet here. King Thomas now waiting. What a picture-perfect missile dropkick to the face of Cody.
A lot of work to be done backstage, and Thomas, I guess, can't wait a single second because he's got a lot of work to do in ring.
Absolutely. And we are renewing what was one of the most epic rivalries of Season 1 here between the King of ATW and the Camo Commander.
Yep. King's been on a roll lately. He's got a lot to prove. Got a great match next week. And he's versing, I would say, probably the greatest superstar here. Most reigns of the world title.
Absolutely. Cody Drury is a three-time, you heard him earlier, three-time ATW champion. Looking to claim the gold just that one last time. Oh, and what a foot DDT there by King Thomas as he showboats like he always does. Both of these men are in very high-profile matches at ATW Fight Forever next week.
It's pinfall.
Cody kicks out at one.
Quick kick out.
Both of these men looking to claim championship gold. Bojan is our current ATW champion. Cody looking to take the ATW championship away from him as Thomas goes for a armbar submission here. And of course, King Thomas looking to claim the Internet Championship since he's been back against Nick Drury.
After having failed the first time.
That is correct. Cody going for a pin to break the hold.
Great way to break out of a submission. Strength and power of Cody to pull up like that. Kick out though at 1.
Absolutely. Now we heard you earlier, Christian, tonight in the trainer's room with Robert Wolf there, and I mean, what's your take on that situation?
It's very unfortunate for one of our superstars to be out like that, but Thomas is very vicious.
Cody with the clothesline of his own.
Thomas Vicious just got a vicious clothesline, but Thomas is one of our most vicious wrestlers. I could probably give you a list of 3 people he's put on the shelf. Nate, now Robert, hell, maybe even Milos, you know. Remember him a long time ago?
Absolutely. The Flying Goose! Who could forget Milos Guska?
Right. One of the last matches he had was a rivalry with Thomas, and after that, he's gone.
Yeah.
So, vicious, you know, I don't want to say vicious, but that's Zach. But,
sounds like you're stealing Zach's gimmick there.
right. Thomas, though, you know, history of putting people on the shelf, and unfortunately, Robert became one of them, and I don't know if this is good or bad for Thomas, but now he's got a one-on-one match to try and win that title. I would have figured, here we go.
Oh, that's a new move by Cody. A rolling 5-star frog splash there.
We've been seeing this just lately by Cody. I don't believe that was his first time doing that.
No, it might not have been. It's hard to keep up now, but Cody's always looking
Adding
for a way.
New moves to his arsenal.
Yeah.
Great champ, former 3-time champ.
Absolutely.
A great wrestler does that.
Yes.
But, I mean, I guess...
What a drop kick there.
This is how cocky Thomas is. I'm sure he would have rather wanted a triple threat match to, you know, increase his odds of winning that title. But
see, and that's kind of where I gotta disagree with you a little bit, Christian, because as we saw earlier tonight from last week, King Thomas took out, at the time, was going to be his own partner.
True.
In that 6-man tag match last week. He took out his own partner. You gotta think that was to try and take him out for his upcoming match at Fight Forever.
Well, I guess Thomas has a crazy method of... Heck, they still won that match last week, so... Well, I mean...
Cody going for a code slam now. Oh, Thomas reverses it with the drop kick there.
Great reversal and...
Going for an execution there. Cody reversed it with an elbow to the face.
Cody didn't want none of that.
No, these two know each other so well. Cody goes for a spear, Thomas dodges. Like I said, this was one of the most epic rivalries in Season 1. These men know each other all too well. And that's why... Wait a second, here comes AEW Internet Champion Nick Drury. What's he doing out here? Get him out of the ring, ref.
Well, he's trying.
Going for the executioner, but Nick distracts Thomas. Oh! What? Cowboy cutter! Cowboy cutter, what the heck? That's a disqualification. I guess our ring bell guy is sleeping right now.
Right. It's got to be DQ, so that means Cody wins your match.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess Cody wins, so good for him.
Uh-oh.
It looks like there's a little controversy going around, confusion. Well,
we just got word here. Me and Christian were just talking off the air for a second, and we let the referee know we're restarting the matchup here.
Right, we don't want to end this match in a don't want to end in a DQ.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna let them as we saw, we both let them get back up to their feet. So we're gonna let them get back to it. Both men groggy. We're gonna let them have a. I don't know if any watchers watch actual wrestling, but that is how restarts kind of do start. So
a little bit differently here in ATW, but yet still somewhat the same.
Yep.
That's never really happened to us.
Well, I'm sure we're getting Nick disciplined back there. He shouldn't have been.
I sure hope so.
He better stay out of that match.
Going for a cover now. Cody kicks out at 2. Both these men are exhausted right now.
Well, thankfully they got that little break, though, I guess.
To an extent, yes,
Right.
but
Thomas quickly
got cowboy cuttered by the Punisher, Nick Drury.
True, so the odds are in Cody's favors right now, but Thomas is on top, not letting much keep him down.
No, not at all. He's got a lot to prove here.
Well, after losing that match last pay-per-view, and great reversal by Cody.
Oh, Cody looking for a comeback now.
Shoulder block after shoulder block.
Usually followed, ducking underneath that clothesline, usually followed by a Samoan drop, and he connects with it.
Took a lot out of the former 3-time champ, though. That was a fantastic Samoan drop, though, I'd say.
Samoan drop, absolutely. I'm missing my terminology here. Both men down to the mat.
Now we might see a double count out. Both men on the floor and the ref taking his count.
3.
Well, they're stirring. They're stirring.
Uh-oh.
Cody's up first. Fantastic spot to be in.
Oh, looks like he's going for a Codeminator.
Looking to put
If he
him
can
away.
connect it. Looks like he's mocking King Thomas. Thomas reversed it. Cody took way too long to do that move.
That's what you get for adding insult to injury.
Thomas with an executioner, and that's it. Wait
Oh,
a
no.
second. Nick Drury's back.
Nick's back out. He did not learn his lesson the first time. What is he doing?
Ref's trying to get him out of the ring. King Thomas looks ready for him, though.
I thought we had him barred from this. What are our officials doing back there?
Clearly, you'll have to discipline him yourself.
Well, he learned. I guess this time he's not interfering, getting the DQ. That ref needs to get out there and get him out.
Oh, Cody just stirred. Looks like he's setting up for a finisher. Don't turn around, Thomas. What a vicious spear. Cody for the cover. And it's over. Cody wins the match.
Well, I guess we got to leave this one in the books.
I guess so. That was fair. No disqualification. Nick Drury distracted. The king of ATW. Cody capitalized.
I'm sure Thomas will have a heyday at the pay-per-view one-on-one.
Absolutely. But let's talk about tonight's main event here. It is going to be Nick Drury will be in action here. Coming up next. But uh-oh. What's Nick doing here? Surely he's done enough out here. He's got to get ready for a match in a little bit. Oh no, an enziguri! Followed by a cowboy cutter! And that's the second one tonight. Just get out of there. A 20-minute Iron Man match. His mic is not working good, folks.
But we heard it, and we're telling you a 20-minute Iron Man match for the Internet title at Fight Forever.
Interesting, but as I was saying, coming up next, it will be champion versus champion, Nick Drury versus Bojan Guska. Stay with us. Welcome back to ATW, ladies and gentlemen. We're gearing up for our main event here. That was awful nasty by the Punisher, Nick Drury. He is your ATW Internet Champion, and he's about ready to go one-on-one with I was about to say that. With the ATW Champion, Bojan Guska. Of course, Bojan is a two-time ATW champ after he beat Robert Wolf a couple weeks ago to reclaim the gold. He's got a big matchup coming up next week at ATW Fight Forever at the final pay-per-view of ATW. Boy, people around here are just kind of disgusting. Spitting water everywhere. I guess that's why it's a good thing we're a backyard wrestling company.
Both champs standing tall.
And we've seen this matchup before. Champion versus champion. Of course, Nick Dre already disrespecting the referee. Harold Peterson, of course, our senior official here in ATW. Harold been having some issues lately with some of the superstars in the back.
Just want to see how good they would look on.
Keep dreaming, Harold.
Not very professional there. I mean, he hasn't even had a matchup in ATW yet. I don't know if he ever will.
Well, like my friend Justin once said, never say never.
Never say never. Who's Justin?
He's a friend of mine.
Is his last name Credible?
No.
No? Justin Credible?
I think it's time, actually.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Taking a page out of the Punisher's book, rolling out.
Yes, he is. And Bojan with a quick offense there.
Not letting anything get past him. Quick on the trigger.
Oh,
What
nice.
a hip check. Nice.
Hip check there. Usually followed by... Uh-oh.
Looks like he caught him, though.
Punisher's got Nick. What a
side slam.
vicious power bomb slam, whatever. I did not know what he was doing. Oh, what a fall there. That could be it.
Using all his weight, almost got that 3 count.
That looked like a variation of a senton there.
Oh no, how'd the ref get knocked out?
Already.
That was quick. That might be a record, I think.
It could be. Harold Peterson already sleeping on the job here. Got knocked down by the Punisher. That's just about right. Oh! Looked kind of like a headbutt there.
Going for a
Bojan
senton,
Guska.
though.
Going for that cannonball move. Oh! What a clothesline into the corner. Nick Drury going for another one here.
Those are some stiff clotheslines.
And another one he connects. If Nick wants to win this matchup, he's got to outpower Bojan, in my opinion.
Well, he could easily overpower him.
And he's got to not do exactly what he's doing now, and that's getting in the face of Harold Peterson. Somehow, though. Oh, never mind. Bojan gets out of it.
And here he goes again, another hip check.
Trying
and going
it for the second time.
bulldog.
He connects with that vicious bulldog. Vicious Zach Vincent has got the night off here tonight, so that's why we're at liberty to say vicious however we want tonight.
Yeah, we have to fill our vicious quota.
Absolutely. Don't ask us about the number, it's pretty vicious. Uh-oh, Bojan with the DDT there. Can Bojan capitalize?
Almost knocking his cap off and rolling thunder.
He connects with it. Going for the cover now. 1, 2. Nick kicks out at 2, but just barely. He looked a little lazy on that one.
He did. Lazy and cocky.
And as I was saying earlier, as Bojan throws Nick into the netting there with a picture-perfect drop kick, I might add. Harold Peterson being a little unbiased there. Or excuse me, he's being pretty biased.
Can't blame him though, huh?
No, not at all. Nick Drury deserves every bit of it. Oh, and another DDT there. As I was saying earlier, both these men have what could be career makers here in their matches coming up at Fight Forever. Both these guys are the champions defending in pretty high-profile matches. Bojan with another Rolling Thunder there. Going for the cover now.
2 Rolling Thunders and now a submission hold.
Harold made a joke. That's funny.
Bojan not letting, breaking out. Wasn't really getting much from that move, and you can see him targeting his back again.
Uh-oh, but his Boyan's starting to get a little tired there.
More like frustrated. Couldn't keep the big man down.
Boyan now needs to, if he wants to win this match, he needs to keep up that quickness. It's speed versus power here.
A great leg drop. Not going for the pin though. Knows he needs to do more. Leg drop after leg drop. And now a pinfall.
Surprised he hasn't decapitated Nick Drury with his leg drops yet.
Another kick out. Almost took out the ref though on his way out.
And I'd like to take this time to thank everybody who's watched ATW. We know we've only got a couple episodes left after this, but we just want to say thanks for watching. If you still want to subscribe, go to YouTube, search ATW Wrestling, and feel free to like all of our social media pages, Facebook and Twitter, at ATW Wrestling. Getting back to the matchup here now. Nick with some power behind that clothesline. He looks like he's getting frustrated.
Yeah, frustrated at what though? And definitely not what's in the ring.
No. Oh, big boot there. Boyan stopping Nick in his tracks. Nick going for a super kick. Boyan tries for a drop kick.
Falls short.
Nick just slapping it away. Both men know each other so well here.
I guess he's practicing for his last man's, it's not a last man standing match, it's a Iron Man match.
Yeah.
Guess he got kicked a little too hard with that big boot. Forgot what match it is.
And
he might have forgot who his opponent is.
The
ref is his opponent.
That beanie is too damn tight on his head.
Yep. It's a 2 in case you didn't get it.
Harold Peterson going crazy with them 2 counts here. He likes to have a little fun in the ring, from what I've noticed.
Nick Drury's really, whoa.
Uh-oh.
Reverse the cowboy cutter, and a clothesline by the ATW champion. Don't see that very often.
No, not at all. Can Boyan capitalize here? Oh, both men stealing some copyrighted move.
I don't know if it's copyrighted, but... And now here's another.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Don't go to finish it. Because he doesn't have the talent for it, but it's a great leg drop there.
He just tried to spell out Serb.
Now he connects with that leg drop, knocking Nick to the ground.
What a picture-perfect drop kick.
Drop kick, not leg drop, sorry.
I was going to see if you're going to identify that you got that wrong there, Christian, but...
I did. I fact-checked myself.
Oh, what a big boot by Boyan Guska.
Fantastic big boot. Almost knocked his head clean.
Almost knocked that sock cap right off. Can Boyan end it here?
Now's his chance to capitalize.
Crossbody connects this time.
No pin,
Thought he was
though.
going for the cover.
No pin.
Boyan may not have enough left in the tank for a cover. What's he thinking?
There's a reason Nick's standing a champ. You gotta do a lot to keep him down.
Yes, but there's also a reason why Boyan is the ATW champion, a 2-time ATW champion, I might add.
Correct, and what a running leg drop, and he goes for the pin.
Nick just kicks out, barely. But wait a second, he just kips up, tries to go for a super kick. Looks like he might have got some of that.
Got some enough to stun him into the corner. And looks like he's going for a Boston Crab submission.
Will Boyan tap here? Are you sure? Uh-oh, I hear the ambulance says this match isn't even over with yet.
They're probably coming for Nick because they know he's about to get his butt beat.
Very true. Or that, or King Thomas just attacked another superstar.
Or that. Now a count as both men are down, barely stirring. A little fast on those counts, Harold.
Harold?
I was gonna say it's a little fast, don't you think, Mo? Bye, Harold.
Little bit. Uh-oh.
Both men
Boyan
up.
kipped up. Oh! Vicious right by Nick. Enziguri.
Enziguri by
Uh-oh.
Nick, and
Goes for another cowboy cutter. But instead, Boyan reverses with the serve stop.
this could
1,
be it.
2, ball game. Boyan Kuska gets a win just like that. And he is looking pretty good going into ATW Fight Forever next week.
Correct, and did he maybe put a stamp of approval on which champ and which title really is the best?
Absolutely. There's been no question in my mind, but he just proved it once and for all here.
Now, if only both men can hang on to their titles at the final pay-per-view.
Both men have one heck of a feat to do that. But we've got a lot of action coming for you at the final pay-per-view, ATW Fight Forever next week. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have a great night.
Bye.